Hi, this is me doing another game room tour. This is also a bunch of game reviews I wanted to do too. But just a quick show of my newly updated. I am always updating it. That's a real ad from a comic I took out. Anyway, so I'm just kind of going over this quick. I want to get to the reviewing the games. But yeah, I just had a lot of different. I got to collect a lot of different nostalgic stuff from like the 80s and like decorate it. I went decorating crazy. I just wanted to start out doing a few video game decorations, but then I kind of like went crazy, like, whoa, all this other cute stuff from yard sales and thrift stores. I'm like, ooh, and eBay and stuff. I'm like, it's funny. It's like, so yeah. And then I collected like board games and put them in these containers to keep the dust off. That works pretty good. And then this container works pretty good for like the game systems. Some of them. See, like some of the different game systems and the board games. Okay, now on to the game review. I just wanted to review some good games to kind of show everybody that there is some good kind of more G-rated games that aren't quite as violent and stuff, and just the fun, colorful ones, you know, and the puzzle ones. There are so many good games, I can't even get close to reviewing them all, but these are the ones that I found over the few years that I collected. Rugrats in Paris, the movie. This is Nintendo 64. DK64, which is kind of a hassle because you need this expensive little adapter thing, extender thing for it, RAM expander pack. But I got the Japanese version of this game, which is only $5, so I was like, this is normally way too much money, so if you can find it for cheap, it might be worth getting, but this is so much money, it's like 30 or more, so I don't know if you think that's worth it. You know, in some cases, you know, it's like whatever you can afford, but usually games would go between 5 to 10 to 15, so when I was collecting them for the last 5 or more years. But anyway, DK64. I mean, a lot of games might be okay to afford because if they're affordable, I just would collect the cheapest ones that look good first, and then, you know, because I was on a budget, I had a budget of a certain amount like each month to spend on it, you know, and then that way it was kind of affordable to do over time, little by little, you know, like that. Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. Country Club Golf Game. I just like some of the sport ones because they're G-rated, you know. Lamborghini, that's a racing one. I hope this is like looking clear enough. I don't know. Look how I did this. I put it in a little drawer over here, and then I put it in a Ziploc, just because we live in a dusty area, so that's what works. But Jeopardy. This racing one, it's called MRC. I forgot I even had some of these because my Nintendo 64 like broke down. I need to get another one. Mario Tennis. They're kind of expensive though sometimes. They're like $70 at least. I had to sell my half broken one for only like $20. They won't give you much for them, but they charge too much for them. You like my shirt? It says be Christian, although there might be other true religions besides Christian, but be on the side of religion with Jesus is what it means, because then you'll be happy forever, right? So, okay, I like stuff that evangelizes and encourages and inspires. Have to throw that in there. Mario Tennis. Glover. Mario Party, that one's pretty fun. Some of the games are a little bit too short, but like, because they're such cool games, the little mini games. But it's still such a neat game, you know, it's got so many different little mini games. I got the Japanese one, and the thing with this is that you have to change out the back on it unless you get a Japanese machine. It's a little bit of a hassle, but if you get like a game that you don't like a cheap football game, you could switch out the back on it. Of course, the one trying to play that football game is going to not be able to play it, but at least you can play your Mario Party 2 Japanese version, since this is the only cheap version of this game if you would want to get that game. I mean, it might be cheaper on like 3DS or something, but like on the Nintendo 64, I don't know why it's so expensive. Mario Party. I was able to find it, the Japanese version though. Mario Kart, I had to find the Japanese version too. That was too expensive also. The American version, I mean. Duck Dodgers, this is a really expensive one too. I actually pay like $60 for this. I never pay that much. I usually pay like 10 to 15 or 5 even for most games. Kirby 64, I did pay about $25 for that. I usually don't pay even that much for games either, but some of these were rare ones that look so fun. Like this one was such a fun, colorful looking one. I really wanted it. I was like, I'm just going to splurge and get that one. Super Mario 64. I had this on DS too, and it wasn't as fun. It's way more fun in the 64 version. I mean, but it really is the same game. I don't know why it's more fun on that system than other. It doesn't matter that much. You wouldn't think. Mario Party. Banjo-Tooie, and there's also Banjo-Kazooie. There's two versions, a sequel, that have almost the same name. And this one is like Diddy Kong Racing. Star Fox 64. I remember growing up playing that, and it was just fun. Extreme GXG2 Racing. Iggy's Wrecking Balls. That one's kind of cute. It's like you're racing around. You almost race a little bit too fast on it, but it's so cute and clever, creative. I mean, unique, you know. It's like, it was like one of those hidden gem type things I felt like when I was finding it years ago. Tonic Trouble. Because I like finding the ones that are kind of colorful and G-rated and happy and, you know, not too weird or, you know, just kind of fun. Rocket. That one has a bad picture. I don't know what that's called exactly. Rocket something. Lode Runner 3D. Some of these are really neat. I don't know if this one seemed like completely making sense on some parts of it. It seemed almost like it was kind of unfinished on parts, but I'm not sure. Maybe I just had some glitches on mine. Yoshi's Story, but it's really neat. It's such unique gameplay on some of those, like you're collecting flags and exploring different worlds. I don't know, I just like the gameplay. It's so unique. It's not like just mindless fighting and negative violence. It's like just clever, brilliant, G-rated puzzle type, you know. I just really I like it. Yoshi's Story, that's a really cute one. Chameleon 1. Bomberman 64. This is kind of like an underestimated gem or whatever, a hidden gem. Superman, everyone's favorite. Just kidding. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's really simple, but I mean, some of these got bad reviews, like that one, but I don't know why. Gex 64. That one's cute. I don't know if I like the PlayStation one as much because it's kind of weird on parts. Like, they're making the lizard say negative things or something. I just didn't like something about it. But that one seemed more G-rated, so I kind of liked it. Toy Story 2. At least I think it did. I don't know, I kind of forget now. I haven't played some of these for a while. Tetrasphere, but I think they're pretty good. They're the best ones I could find anyway, so Banjo-Kazooie. Mischief Makers. This reminds me of my puppy because she likes to get into mischief sometimes. And when I catch her, she wiggles her little tail and she wiggles her head, and it's so cute and funny. Mischief Maker. And I say, "Are you up to mischief?" And she gets into Kleenexes and bites them and throws them all around and all this funny puppy bear stuff, and it's so cute. And I say, she's my little mischief kid, like this game Mischief Maker. Chameleon Twist 2. It's kind of like a hidden gem too. It's kind of neat, some of these. I don't know, I just discovered them belatedly, you know, like I'm in my 40s. I kind of just missed some of the video game era, but I was kind of around for it too, so it's like I still didn't collect much as a kid, so I'm like belatedly collecting them. Bomberman Hero. But I collected these a few years back, but I mean, you know, I just kind of completed my collection to some degree on some of these. So I wanted to share an updated version of all the ones that I discovered through the years of collecting. I don't even know how many years I've been collecting, probably about 5 at least. Well, maybe more than that, maybe 10 years by now. Tigger's Honey Hunt. Paperboy. And is that all for that system? Yeah, and that's all for, I think that's all for that system. So yeah.